video is about our inner critic. So we all have, unfortunately, an inner critic. I have yet to find a normal person. Of course, when we talk about like monks and yogis and very highly advanced spiritual people, they might have surpassed that phase, but for a normal human being, which is born in a normal family, you will get an inner critic. And the inner critic is nothing but a way of both the 3D to program you and to sustain itself, but that's more metaphysical viewpoint of this, like the samsara keep you in delusion. It uses also the inner critic, but it's also the only way that most of us have received some kind of love, and we have internalized that harshness as the only way to validate internally ourselves. So basically, when you come parents, even if you have had like the most loving parents, still you as a child will get some no's, some harshness, okay, is installed in you, is installed in all of us, okay? It's not always like done with intent, but still most of the critics that we internalized, we create this thing that you're not good enough, that this is not done in this way, you must not do that in order not to break the rules, is something that both our parents and society just pushed on us, some of them willingly, most of them unwillingly, in order to protect us, to make us programmed to function, adaptable to function in an environment similar to theirs, okay? And this is why I was saying that 3D uses this inner critic also to program you to stay inside of the illusion, okay, of the material world. But besides that, sometimes the only way that we had as children, because we never received love in other ways, but weren't praised enough, we got this criticism and we took it as the only way for us to actually do things. Like, we are always compelled by this critic in action or not action. Okay, so it criticizes if you take action because you're not doing it perfectly, or it criticizes you because you're not taking any action and the expectations are XYZ. Okay, it's most of the time the only way that your brain has to show yourself some kind of love, because at the end it wants to preserve you. That's the paradox. So it wants you to do the thing perfectly, because that's the only way that you are going to get. This is of course the wrong perspective, but it's doing it because when you were a child and you did the thing perfectly according to the caregivers, the society, whatever, you received praise, you received love, so you were safe. Your brain just associated safety with doing things perfectly, because safety, appreciation, nice things, pleasure, while doing things not perfectly, hell, pain. Okay? So basically, the only way to reach safety for a brain that has been conditioned in this way is through criticism. But thanks to that criticism, we deny the very thing that we are trying to get using criticism, which is love. which is safety. We cannot be in any way loved and safe and appreciative of ourselves. We cannot grow when we are too harsh on ourselves. And I'm talking as a perfectionist. I haven't healed yet, but that's not the way it must be. I understand that my critic sometimes wants to love me, but that's not how we will get the love. That's not where love comes from. Love comes from within first. And if you can love something at the same time, beat it up, okay? Pretty self-explanatory. So this is the video for today. I will do similar topics in the near future. Maybe the next video will be on this, more on this. Thank you for your attention.